Wretched. Having difficulty. Nope. Good.
We're good. Let's make sure. Says live.
Says vibe. Says live. Live, baby.
Live in every color.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? We're here for the Wretched Wrestling Podcast.
We're back, guys.
Yeah, we're here.
We're there.
Unannounced, and we are back.
Unannounced. We're going rogue tonight.
Going rogue?
We're disappearing after this podcast. This is the last one.
Oh. I had no idea.
It's even surprising you, my friend.
We're all surprised.
We're all
What's going on with this
surprised.
Fucking thing. Come
on.
What's going on with this? Oh, okay.
It doesn't want you to talk to it.
Well, I don't want to talk to it. So, lo and behold, here we are for the Wretched Wrestling Podcast. Cast. Are we good?
I didn't see you drink it, so I just saw you going like this. That's fucking creepy. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good.
Let's talk about this dude.
Oh, yes, of course.
You want to write anything else? I figure that's the main things, really. Oh, you underlined the thing. Thanks, for.
Big CMS in the house. How you doing?
Yo, what's up, Chris?
Mr. Chris. Nah, we'll figure it out, I guess. Yeah. I don't know anything else.
All right. Oh, yeah. Owens.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right.
Let's get on board.
Welcome to the 63rd episode. What's up, Chris? Of the Wretched Wrestling Podcast.
Yes. 63rd? 63rd.
My dad is texting me about the Yankee game that's about to end, so my phone's about to go crazy when they lose in about a minute.
Yeah.
Should we just wait for the game to end? It's going to be over in like a minute.
Maybe not for the minute.
Maybe we shouldn't do anything.
Are we? Is the light on? It's really weird with the lighting here. I feel like it's dark over there. Alright, anyway.
Oh, you know what? No.
Something's off.
It does feel off. What is that? Why is it on?
Is that light on? That one's on, right?
Yeah, all the lights are on. Nothing's out.
Is it like the light's different in a different angle?
Maybe I put it at a different angle.
Alright, anyway. I guess it's already
We're just looking around like idiots.
Hey, what's up? I can't see. I really can't see that well. I can't really see well from there. I gotta get better contacts.
Froggy3 joined us, and who else joined us?
You feeling froggy?
Oh, Chris Surratt came back. Welcome back, Chris Surratt.
Mr. Chris, how you doing?
I just jumped out of the screen.
No! Let's fix that. Yes, we're one of the last people to talk about Hell in a Cell this week.
That's how we always roll.
We're the bestest for last, right?
Save the bestest for lastest.
The bestest for lastest, my friends.
Alright, so we're gonna just jump right into the episode. So, let's do it.
Okay, guys.
Is this working? I didn't try. Yeah, it's good enough.
We're good. We're good.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to the Pit of Uso Penitentiary.
I'm Craig Dixon.
I'm Fred Robinson.
And we are back to discuss WWE Hell in a Cell and all this week's WWE programming.
That's true. Hell in a Cell is in the books. Major things have happened. Major things have happened on Raw and SmackDown Live.
There was so much to talk about, Fred.
So much. Could we get it done in an hour? I guess we'll find out.
You'll have to stick with us. There's our cliffhanger to stay with the show the whole time.
Oh, dear God.
So, guys, this past week we didn't have an episode last week. Obviously, Craig was very busy with his weddings that he had to attend.
You got married?
No.
Oh, my God, dude, that's so sweet.
I did that like 6 years ago. It was the stupidest idea I ever did.
I wasn't invited, I guess, but...
Oh, you weren't invited? You weren't in the wedding
I'm
party?
just kidding.
I was kidding. It was a joke. It was a silly joke.
Because I was there and I said it wasn't.
And he was in pictures.
Anywho.
Chris was there too, that's right.
Chris was there. Miss Swiss Bliss. That was bad.
Yep, terrible.
So, Hell in a Cell. No one died at this pay-per-view. Well,
almost.
Almost.
We had an almost.
Almost.
So, Fred, do you want to just jump right into Hell in a Cell? Because I feel like we should jump right into Hell in a Cell.
Let's jump in. Let's not jump off the Hell in a Cell. Let's jump in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
I don't want to get hurt either.
Yeah, obviously jumping off a Hell in a Cell is probably a bad idea in 2017, but we will get to that later.
Especially if you're fucking 50 years old.
Yeah. The higher in age and the higher in years that this goes on is probably a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, did Greg Bird just hit a home run?
Oh, shit!
Off the foul pole!
We're watching the Yankees game.
Not over yet, guys.
Not over yet.
Not over yet.
It's now 2-1. The Yankees. I'm sorry, Houston Astros. But we're coming. We'll see. The ninth inning. What's it called? The ninth inning luck there.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see if the mystique and aura shows its presence here. Let's talk
this is not a baseball podcast. It's a wrestling podcast.
Fred, I thought this was the Wretched baseball podcast.
No.
Oh, what is it, Fred?
No, it is the Wretched
hockey podcast.
You were close. You were close.
No, damn, again.
You're the Wretched wrestling.
Oh.
TV show, podcast. Podcast. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary! I'm obsessed with saying that now.
Alright, guys, welcome. Yes. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about hockey, we're talking about wrestling. So let's go right back into WWE and Hell in a Cell 2017. Kickoff show, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin took on the Hype Bros. I think this was pretty predictable that the Hype Bros were going to lose.
Yeah, no, I guess they've been, like, maybe... I don't know what's going on with the Hype Bros. Are they going to a heel turn? People were thinking at first that the Zack Ryder was possibly going to be defecting from Mojo Rawley, but it looks like maybe they're going towards, like, a heel turn of some sorts.
Yeah, I don't know who's turning heel, though, because, I mean, it's pretty much Zack Ryder taking all the losses, but at the same time, I feel like Mojo is getting kind of sick and tired of him losing.
He lost his mojo.
And Gable and Shelton Benjamin is a cool tag team, so it made sense that happened. There wasn't really any build to this match. It was just kind of kickoff show, so they threw it out there.
No, it's cool because I guess we'll talk about it, next.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't watch... I obviously didn't watch Hell in a Cell live, so when I heard nothing about this match, I decided it's not worth watching, so I didn't. So
it ain't worth it.
Did you watch this match?
I didn't really watch a lot of the Hell in... I watched the important matches.
So let's talk about Hell in a Cell. Did we watch it?
No.
Okay, well...
Bits and pieces.
Oh. Alright, so let's jump into the main card. So
we get to announce to everybody.
In the opener of Hell in a Cell, the Usos took on the New Day for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships inside a Hell in a Cell match.
That was crazy. They got their asses kicked.
Dude, this
was
match
crazy.
Was so awesome. Yes, we will get to the Shield later, Chris. We will definitely get to the Shield later. But let's talk about the Usos and the New Day this past Sunday on... at Hell in a Cell. What a great fucking match this was. I was expecting it to be really good.
It was not good, you know.
Their entire fucking matches have been... Again, the Yankees lost, so now I'm turning it off. So,
as we know, is when Craig's team loses, the TV goes off. When his mouth goes up, your mouth goes shut.
When my team goes lost, the TV goes off.
Goes lost. So stupid.
It was really dumb.
Goes lost.
Anyway.
Take off that.
Yeah, no.
Great, you put on fucking Chris Chrisley. That's just great after a fucking Yankees game. Yeah, so anyway, did you watch wrestling this week? I love the little bulges through their
shorts.
Seriously,
who the fuck is Chrisley, and why does he have another show now? He has another show.
He has another show?
Yeah, it's like called Life According to Chrisley or something. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Who is this guy?
So not only does Chrisley know best, but now... we have to know about his life according to him.
Yes.
We got the first time. You know best. We don't need more of you.
Yeah. Chris says the Usos are the best on SmackDown Live. I want to agree. And it was a really good match. There was a lot of high spots. I wasn't expecting the amount. I kind of thought it was going to be like a more tame version of Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Because it was they have two of them, and you can't do the same things in one night. So
maybe a little like spot, like a high spot here and there, like maybe go through a table or something.
But no,
they went all out. Man.
They went all out. And I really wasn't expecting it, so I thought it was a really good match. They did that really cool thing when they had the kendo sticks and they kind of tied up one of the Usos in the corner of the cage.
Yeah,
I was like, that's really cool. Nobody's ever done that before, so I really enjoyed that.
It was cool. Like now, because the next night on SmackDown, they got closure. Like the Usos came to the ring, said that the New Day they beat the shit out of each other. Only they can realize how much pain they both went through, so they want an oos truce, as they said. And it's good. It's a good. I like that. They announced that there's closure of the feud, leading to a new feud going forward. And
it was a little weird though, because like they're heels, and like what they were saying was very face-like. Yeah, it was like, do we really need to turn the Usos face after this match? Like, can't they just be heels and be cocky that they won? And like, and on New Day's part, like, it was just, like, awkward on their part. They're like, yeah, we tore the house down, but we lost, so, like, we're calling it a truce now, and they're like, but wait, we want a rematch. You know what I mean? Like, it just...
We don't really want a rematch.
I thought the booking on SmackDown was a little weird the next 2 nights later, but but I digress. It was a good match.
Because, like, on SmackDown now, like, they did a four-way tag team match to determine the number one contender.
Right.
And Gable and Benjamin won that. So now they're facing the Usos. So I guess the Usos are going to be heel again. Maybe, I guess we'll find out. But
I guess that's
going to be a good match.
I guess they'll be heels by default because Gable and Shelton Benjamin are obviously faces. So
yeah, that's going to be a good match.
That'll be a good, hopefully a really good program. I hope they give them another series of matches like they did with New Day. So let's jump ahead. And by the way, on my predictions, on my Quick Jabs episode, I got that one right. Title change.
Woohoo!
Woo! 1 for 1. Now let's go to Randy Orton versus Rusev. And
oh god.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, man. I came home really late on Monday because we hit traffic. So I started watching the pay-per-view late on Monday. Watched the opening match. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. This is going to be a great pay-per-view. Randy Orton and Rusev came on TV. I fell asleep. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Oh, man.
2 minutes into the match, like, I just completely shut down. So, how did the match go? Because I woke up and it was over.
With the fucking Randy Orton won. I mean, come on, man. What's the point of having Rusev on SmackDown at this point? Or in wrestling in general? Like... Come on, man. Can't throw a fucking guy a bone and get, like, a new star. Rusev is a good wrestler. He's a good character. I don't get it, man. Does Randy Orton really need to win again or to have a win? At least with John Cena, he loses to get people over. Say what you will, he's gotten Nakamura over.
Chris fast-forward the match. That's probably what I
Yeah, same here. Nakamura, Roman Reigns. I don't see Randy Orton doing any of this. And I don't know if it's his thing or... I don't know what it is. Like, just fucking... The guy has no direction. Just let him lose. Yeah, I don't get it, dude.
Like, what is Randy Orton really, like...
What does he get out of
this? Does anybody turn on WWE these days just to watch Randy Orton? Because I know
I'd love to meet somebody who does
I would love to meet somebody so I could punch them right in the fucking nose. I would like to punch them right in the fucking nose. You know what?
Well, speaking of that, I think I do turn in to watch SmackDown and watch Randy Orton.
Oh, shit! Ow! Are we going to do the after show tonight? Maybe we will, guys.
You sick fuck.
For our audio listeners who have never watched our video aspect of the show, you should. First of all, you should. It's on Periscope and Facebook Live.
You're a bunch of fucking dicks.
But sometimes me and Fred get a little happy with like
a little saucy,
and we'll go out there and we'll continue doing a show on Periscope and talk to the ones and ones of you.
If you really want to have a conversation with us, I guarantee you'll be able to on the Drunken Aftermath shows.
Yeah.
Because you're going to probably be the only one that's on.
Somebody's talking on Facebook Live. Who's that, Fred? That's your job.
Michael Cook. I don't know what you're doing, but you cooking up something fresh.
He says, boo, bad match. I'm assuming he's talking about Randy Orton and Rusev.
Yeah, yes.
He's got it. Yeah, so let's move on.
He's crazy. Yeah. Mr. Cook, what up?
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, let's move on. Next match was now, this was kind of an unannounced, that they made it a triple threat match, but it was, scheduled to be Baron Corbin taking on AJ Styles for the WWE United States title. Yes. And then on the pre-show, apparently Ty Dillinger petitioned Daniel Bryan to add him to the match, and they made it a triple threat match.
Yes.
And as soon as they did that, you knew Ty Dillinger was definitely taking the pinfall in this match.
Yeah, come on.
That's literally exactly what happened.
That's exactly what it was there for.
AJ Styles with the phenomenal forearm. Baron Corbin threw out of the ring. 1, 2, 3. We have a new United States champion.
Yeah, baby. I guess. I've always thought maybe Baron Corbin should get pushed, and stuff like that, but... it's kind of weird that AJ Styles doesn't have the title anymore. Maybe I'm just not happy with anything.
It is weird, but at the same time, I've said it a million times. He needs to be in the main event program. I mean, get him.
You think they're gonna lead up to that at some point?
I'm hoping at some point. I mean,
you know what I mean, like in the near future.
I don't know if the near future, but definitely WrestleMania season, I want to say. Definitely, I think they're gearing up for a Nakamura-AJ match at WrestleMania for the title. I'm hoping.
I think so, but I hope he would have the title at this point.
I don't know who goes in as champion at this point, though, because Shinsuke is kind of, like, still in the title picture, and AJ...
I think he is, right?
AJ's probably going to, like, AJ's going to want a rematch for the U.S. title, so I'm assuming they're going to stick in those divisions for now. Yeah, but no, I think Baron Corbin having the title is... I know our fellow PWO members, especially the nerds, the Wrestling Nerds Alliance,
Wrestling Nerds Alliance
really do not like Baron Corbin. And
moist.
And I'll give them that, is that maybe his main event, main roster push has been... It's been lackluster. But, I mean, his work in NXT was really good. He had some good fucking matches with some guys who you wouldn't expect him to have good matches with.
He had really good matches with Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
I remember. That was actually his first loss.
I forgot about that.
I remember he fought Rhino one week on NXT.
Yes.
That was a really
They had a good feud.
Yeah, it was a good match. And even his feud with Joe, which he got his first loss. He was undefeated for a while. That was a really good feud. I liked it a lot.
It was a really good match.
He's had great matches with Sami Zayn, which is not surprising. Dolph Ziggler. He's had other good matches like AJ Styles and stuff. So hopefully he'll be able to maybe make the most of this run with the United States title.
We just had a question about Sami Zayn turning heel. I guess we'll talk about that when we get to the main event. But
yes.
We'll definitely get to that. Chris likes a lot of wrestlers, guys. So do I. I like a lot of wrestlers, too. I also hate a lot of them, though.
Yes.
That's the problem.
As much as we love, we also hate.
I kind of thought it was cool to see, like, it was also cool to see Ty Dillinger in a title match of any sorts.
Like, at least he's on the fucking show.
Right, considering where he was, like, a year ago in NXT, not feuding with anybody, he was super over, but not doing anything in NXT. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. He was always losing his sanity.
Right, at the very end, that's all he did was feud with Sanity and lost to them every time. So I'm at least happy to see him in a fucking pay-per-view wrestling for a championship. So that was nice. I
think it'll, like, get him moving now. Like, now that he's been in this and people still are, like, behind him and stuff, I think it'll only be good things for him.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think we should move on. It's not much else to talk about.
Let's go through this next match really quick.
Dude.
Because this was shite.
Fucking the SmackDown Women's Championship match.
Our favorite wrestler, Natalya.
Natalya versus Charlotte Flair. And I was on my Quick Jabs prediction show. I was like, there's no way that Natalya should beat Charlotte ever.
Right.
Really ever.
Exactly.
And I thought they were going for a title change. Maybe the Carmella would cash in afterwards. I was wrong, but they also did not have Natalya beat Charlotte. She just basically got herself DQ'd immediately. Like,
yeah, man. What a weak fucking
12 minutes in, it was like over.
I feel like every SmackDown pay-per-view now always has a DQ.
Because that's what they do, man.
Like every SmackDown pay-per-view. Not really on Raw, but every SmackDown pay-per-view has either a DQ or a count-out.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
I can't remember the last time, like ever since the brand split, where it hasn't been that way.
Yeah, there's definitely at least one per pay-per-view. Definitely.
Yeah. So I just say it's fucking weak sauce, you know what I mean? For real.
It's very weak. And this is my problem, and I've said this a number of times in the 62 prior episodes of the WWP. Is like, if you're gonna have a pay-per-view match, where you don't want to put over someone, like, you don't want to put Natalya over Charlotte, because obviously Charlotte's the star of the women's division on SmackDown. Yeah. And you're putting her against somebody like Natalya, who's a cheap heel, who's not really, like, great, like, not like Charlotte when she was a heel, then, you know, they always go for the DQ ending, right? That's what they always do, because, like, they want to protect both of them. They want to keep the title on Natalya, but they don't want to put Charlotte over. My argument has always been, then don't have the fucking match.
Right.
Then don't have it.
Right.
Don't have it. Have fucking...
There's no point.
Have Natalya beat fucking Tamina or something. Like, if you want Natalya to retain the title, don't have Charlotte in there at all. Because it's so fucking cheap. It's so lame. I don't tune into a pay-per-view to see a fucking DQ finish. That should be safe for Raw and SmackDown.
Right, exactly. That's what I said. Like, on TV, it's fine.
Fine.
And once in a while on a pay-per-view, it's acceptable.
Once in a while.
Once in a blue moon.
Right.
Like, maybe once a year, if anything.
Yeah. Once every couple months, maybe. But not every fucking pay-per-view.
Like I said, like, I'm not exaggerating when I said
you're not.
Every fucking SmackDown.
It's fucking every fucking month.
Stupid. So... I mean, if you're gonna do a DQ, do it on Raw. I mean, on SmackDown or Raw or something like that. So I always feel like 99% of the time there should be a definitive winner on a pay-per-view.
I totally agree.
That's where you get closure or you move on a feud a little bit, but not in a stupid way. So
right, and where do they go with this? Obviously, another rematch. Is that what they're gonna do? Like,
they
kind of have to. They have to,
of course.
I do think Carmella is cashing in soon. It's like it's about fucking time now.
I really thought she was gonna because Natalya won or got DQ'd, whatever. I mean,
right.
She got the upper hand, so
it made sense.
I really thought that was gonna happen because she got the upper hand. I'm like, all right, let Carmella beat Natalya, you know?
Well, I thought it was when she got DQ'd, I was like, nah, she's not cashing in. Only because like she wasn't injured at all during the match. Like usually when these cash-ins come in, like they take advantage of a situation when wrestler just had like a long fucking match and they got they barely won or something. And, like,
right.
And she was just like walking around like she got DQ'd. She's like she didn't give a fuck. Like she would have been probably fine to defend Natalya. Fucking Natalya. Oh my god, she's the worst.
It's really bad. Anyway,
God, let's go.
Let's get through this quickly.
Yeah, let's go to the next fucking match, man. Jinder Mahal defending the WWE title against Shinsuke Nakamura, and dude,
he won again.
Dude,
you know why he won?
Oh my god,
he won, guys. Spoiler alert.
Oh my god,
he won because essentially they're going to tour India soon. So of course they need Jinder Mahal to be their champion. So that's the reason why he beat the fucking most over guy this year, Shinsuke Nakamura, because they have a tour coming up. Let that sink in, folks.
Yeah. We have a lot of questions about the Shield. We will definitely get to
We'll get to the fucking Shield. Oh my god, you guys are fucking with your boners. Fucking Shield juice coming out of your fucking mouth. Juice. We will get to the fucking Shield.
Of course we're going to talk about the Shield. We're talking about Hell in a Cell.
Shut up! Oh my fucking god. Sorry. Let me go on, people. I just took my whole fan base.
We went from 5 viewers to 4 after that.
Fuck you guys!
Unclick.
Yes, we will go. We'll just run into this quickly.
Jinder Mahal again beat Shinsuke Nakamura, and on my fucking Hell in a Cell preview, I said they are now in danger of, if Shinsuke Nakamura loses one more time to Jinder Mahal, they're in danger of losing the casual fans' interest in Shinsuke Nakamura. We have the hardcore fans like me and Fred. We have all of these other guys out there who like him from NXT and for people who like him from like New Japan and shit. Like, we're gonna love him unconditionally. But then...
I love when he hits the boom It's fucking awesome, man. So it's not even just the NXT and the New Japan, folks.
It's an inside joke, and you guys on the outside.
You're on the outside looking in, bitches.
But they're in danger of losing, like, the casual fans, like the kids who don't know.
Dude, how many times, like, when we went to NXT Brooklyn 2,
yes.
How fucking over was Nakamura?
He was crazy.
Everybody had a fucking Nakamura shirt on.
I bought one there.
Right. Like, he's so over, and like, okay, if you talk about merchandise, he sells merchandise, a lot of it.
Yes.
So, guys, don't waste a stupid opportunity just because he can't really speak English that well.
And this comes down to the same argument.
We can work around this, people.
This comes down to the same argument that I have with the Natalya-Charlotte Flair match, is they're putting Shinsuke Nakamura in a title match for the WWE title against a guy who was a jobber a year ago, okay?
Yeah.
So, if you don't want to put Shinsuke Nakamura over because maybe you think he hasn't been on the main roster long enough, then don't have the match. Don't have it 3 fucking times. It's the same fucking argument. Don't do it if you're not going to lead to anything. They could have done Jinder Mahal versus anybody. They could have done it versus anybody. They could have done it versus AJ Styles for 1 month. Like, it could have been, they could have done that, you know? Like, I don't know, Dolph Ziggler for a month. I don't know, Kevin Owens for a month. No. You're killing Shinsuke Nakamura with killing him with these pay-per-view matches. I don't understand it.
Right. And
don't get it.
What was the point of John Cena putting this guy over?
Right. He takes one fucking boom and John Cena doesn't kick out and he loses. But like, he fucking hits a boom-my-ass and Jinder Mahal and he kicks out. Like, what are we fucking talking about? I can't not say boom-my-ass.
I gotta say it. I can't even say his fucking finisher now. The Kinshasa? I can't
Kinshasa. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, only because Corey Graves has like...
He yells it!
He's like...
Kinshasa!
Yeah.
Like, can you say it right for once so I know what it is?
He orgasms every single time he says it.
Kinshasa! Superman punch!
Superman punch!
Kinshasa! Boomerang!
Boomerang!
Superman punch!
I'm just, and then, it's the same fucking thing. The Singh brothers interfere, and it always costs them the match. It's like, why are we doing this?
It's something like 4 months.
This is literally JBL and his cabinet all over again. That's all this is. It's the same thing. JBL pretty much...
The Indian cabinet.
It's the Indian cabinet. It is the Indian cabinet. It's fucking terrible.
I'm waiting for him to come out in a fucking stretch fucking camel. Like instead of the fucking limousine, a fucking stretch camel. Just like this elongated camel, and he just like comes out of the hump like, hi everybody, I'm here.
It's got a retractable hump.
That would be pretty awesome. I would spend money for that.
I would mark out for that. That would actually be cool. That's what we need. We need more camels from Jinder.
Get a camel. Get a freakishly long camel and get your ass in that hump.
Oh, God.
Do it.
All right, so moving on the card, Bobby Roode faced Dolph Ziggler.
Did you see his super cool new entrance, Craig?
Oh, coming out to nothing.
Nothing. Whoa, he's so hipster.
Oh man, he's so cool, man.
He's so cool. It's like black and there's nothing.
Dude, I've always been a fan of Dolph, but
of course, me too.
I am not digging this storyline at all. Like, I
don't care.
It doesn't do anything for me. Like, he doesn't. His promos are
the same.
They're like okay. They're okay. They're not bad. But I'm not like... I feel like they're trying to get, like, the internet wrestling crowd into him right now.
Yeah.
But, like, even us, like, we're not into it right now. Like, there's something about it. It's like, I feel like his delivery isn't there, and his heart isn't behind it. I don't know.
It's probably because, like, the whole getting behind him internet thing is, like, 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
Rob Haas is back. He says Ziggler coming out to...
Rob Haas!
what he actually is, which is absolutely nothing, and he's absolutely right. He's
absolutely nothing.
Sorry, I cut you off there, man.
I don't know where that was from. Well, I feel like that whole like getting behind Dolph thing is like so like fucking like 4 years ago.
Yeah, very.
You know what I mean? Like Zack Ryder thing was like 6 years ago, or 7 years ago. Now no one gives a fuck about Zack Ryder. Back in the day, everyone cared all about him and wanted him to be pushed, but that's long and gone now. So let's let's think of something else, people.
Yeah, they want to talk about Bobby Roode. We can talk about Bobby Roode. He won his first pay-per-view match. That was good. Good for him. He needed it, obviously.
I thought it was a good match.
It was good. It was fine.
I had heard reports that they have been really like having great matches on the house shows.
Oh, really?
But I guess maybe on the pay-per-view, maybe I don't know if they didn't have enough time or whatever. But
yeah,
it didn't really. I thought it was still a good match, but I was expecting more. I guess.
Yeah, I was expecting
going into
more
that,
too.
Knowing
it was kind of hard to follow the Shinsuke Nakamura match too. You know, the crowd kind of lost interest at that point.
Actually, what I was going to say before is that the Jinder Shinsuke match, I don't know about you, like, the crowd was super hot for that, though.
Oh, yeah. Because like, they want to see Shinsuke win the fucking match. Right. They want to see him win the title.
I'll give them that. At least, like, the crowd was hot, so it kind of got me more into the match. But, yeah, of course, Shinsuke should have won, but...
Yeah, I mean, but also...
I like that part of it, though.
Like, if a bag of manure was WWE champion and AJ Styles had a match against him, I'd be fucking hot for that, too. Be like, we're seeing a title change, it's gonna happen! And then it didn't happen. Like, the pin...
That would be the shit. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah, fucking!
Oh, I kicked Jinder Mahal's ass.
I can't do it.
Can't do this. You get Chip Chipperson?
I love Chip Chipperson.
Say what?
It'll thump, you know. It'll like the theater something, you know.
Rob says, personally, Ziggler lost a lot of everything when he lost Vicky Guerrero.
Excuse me! That's true, he did.
Yeah.
Vicky Guerrero was great at it.
Yeah, Ziggler.
I miss her.
Yeah, he's also saying Ziggler's burnt out. I totally agree.
Time to go.
Alright, it's time to move on to the main event of Hell in a Cell.
The main event!
In a Falls Count Anywhere Hell in a Cell match, Kevin Owens took on Shane McMahon, and this was obviously the main match going into the show. It delivered. It was fucking awesome.
It was good.
This match was 39 minutes. This was fucking almost a 40-minute match.
I watched it live. It ended at 11:30.
Yeah. It was
the pay-per-view ended at 11:30.
Yeah,
I was like, shit, this is going for fucking
Remember
long,
when pay-per-views
man.
ended at like 10:45 or something?
They barely squeezed out fucking 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, son.
This was really, really fucking good. Of course. Of course, though, kind of tainted by the fact that Shane McMahon kind of almost died.
Yeah, dude. All right. It's time to stop this.
It's time to stop jumping off Hell in a Cell.
It was kind of cool during the Undertaker thing, even though it was stupid then. It was cool back in 2000. You're like fucking 100 years old now. Let's fucking end this, man. It's not really like we're all fearing for your life now. I'm not like, oh my god. I'm more like, oh god, please don't die.
His kids
I'm like genuinely concerned
this.
for you, dude. And now he's in the fucking hospital with neck trauma and broken ribs and a dislocated fucking shoulder. And it's like, what did you fucking really, dude? We could have got more. We didn't have to do that,
Yeah, and
you could have done something else to.
It was enough. Like they did the big high spot when they were both on the side of the cage and he knocked Kevin Owens off through one of the announce tables. I'm like, that was big enough of a spot to be the big spot of the match. Kevin Owens took a really big fall. It wasn't a crazy fall, but it was a, scary,
still good,
dangerous fall. Very cool visual. They could have ended it there, but obviously, Shane had to lose, so, how do you have Shane lose after that? He jumps off the Hell in a Cell and almost kills himself. But really, the major development here is the fact that Sami Zayn came to the aid of Kevin Owens. And saved him from the, his leap of faith, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
and
pretty crazy.
Helped Kevin Owens beat him, and he even put him over Shane McMahon and made him pin him. So, sorry, I missed some fake sport. Oh, thanks. I had no idea wrestling was predetermined.
What?
I had no fucking idea. Wow.
No.
This guy, he must know everything, though.
He must, because...
Are you related to the Guru of all things? You remember that fucker?
Oh my god, that guy was such a tool. I hated that guy. This guy's also a tool, so he might be, from the same toolbox. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The show gets better.
Woo! That was fucking top-notch comedy.
Try a real sport. Okay. What? Shut the fuck off.
How about we try a real sport called blocking you?
Yeah, I could do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, actually, that would be satisfying.
Oh, not Chris Rat. Sorry, I'm not blocking
not
you.
Mr. Chris.
Oh, no,
now you're losing the
Maybe we got a little too
We can't even do that right, folks. We can't even block somebody.
Yeah, whatever.
Who fucking cares, actually?
Yeah,
Anyway, so this is fucking crazy. Shane McMahon needs to stop doing this.
Absolutely.
For his life. And, other than that, the match was very, very good.
Of course, yeah.
I tried to ignore Shane's fucking horrible punches, but besides the point...
He's got to stop doing those fucking Undertaker punches.
Can't you do something else? Can't you do knife edge chops? That would be okay. It makes a noise, too.
Yeah, everybody who does these, MMA punching things that they, learned in their, one jiu-jitsu class they took, it's always really out of character, It's like fucking Shane McMahon. He's like a fucking 40-year-old non-wrestler, and he's just like...
Yeah, Kevin Owens is like trying to cover up,
dude, it was fucking
so
missing
fake.
every fucking shot, and I'm like, oh my god, Kevin Owens, please, you're making Kevin Owens look like a pussy right now.
Do a knife edge chop.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why can't you do a fucking fake punch?
It's easy.
Everybody else does it. It's really easy to sell a fake punch, not these quick jabs. Quick jabs.
You could jump off a fucking 50-foot goddamn cage, but you can't throw a fucking punch. Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It always annoyed me when Undertaker did that shit too. You'd be like coming out the Undertaker.
Yeah, the dead man. Ding, 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 ding.
All right, so you want to?
Yeah, I always hated that.
What the fuck what is Undertaker doing?
But you also realized when he did that, he would do it for the first 10
2 minutes,
seconds of the match,
and then never.
And then maybe he'd do the. Whatever the Go-Go-Plex.
I feel like Undertaker went to an MMA training store and bought the gloves and was like, I'm an MMA fighter now, and he just went home in the mirror and
okay, I'm ready.
Alright, I know jiu-jitsu now.
I went to a UFC event.
So Kevin Owens won. That was the right call, obviously.
Of course.
And really the next night 2 nights later on SmackDown, they had Sami Zayn kind of him and Kevin Owens kind of had they
told WWE to fuck off. Basically.
Yeah, they told them to fuck off. And they reconciled, and basically Sami Zayn said something along the lines of, I've been in WWE longer than Kevin Owens. I've seen Kevin Owens go much further than I have. He's won 3 championships, and I've won none. Mm-hmm. And the only reason I haven't done anything is because I've been the nice guy doing nice guy things. So
I must be doing something wrong.
I must be doing something wrong. So he decided to He decided to go heel with him, and I think it's gonna be good. I hope that they keep this going for a while, because obviously this is gonna lead to them. I don't want to make the Chris Jericho comparison, but I kind of want them to do what Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho did, be a team for a very long time, and then lead to a slow breakup, and Sammy maybe figures it out and goes face again.
Yeah, right? I think that can happen.
It's a natural thing to do, right?
Yeah, it'd be a great plan.
It's very early to speculate on things like that, but I feel like that's kind of got what you got to do.
Right, exactly. Rob Hoss is saying that they kissed and made up. Exactly, they kissed in the middle of the ring.
They took her shirts off. It was really Dr. Pal.
Hey, you gotta get on the doctor and a pal. Hey. Let's take our shirts off and kiss.
All right.
What?
Yeah, I miss Chris Jericho too, Chris.
I miss him.
Me too.
So anyway, that was not TLC. Hell in a Cell.
Hell
in the books.
In a cell. So the other real big news of the week is there's a couple things to go through here. We might as well start off with
something kind of relatively important,
kind of
a little bit. I don't know.
Raw opened up with Miz TV with Curtis Axel and Miz in the ring.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that the important thing that happened was that Miz won another Mizzy.
Yes,
so I thought that was really cool.
Yes,
I was waiting for that to happen, and I'm glad that happened.
Well, really, the big news here.
What?
Is that Bo Dallas was off TV for some reason.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back.
Huge news.
He needed to be back.
We need more Bo Dallas on our television. Should we talk about the show? We should talk about the show. Yeah, so the Shield came out. All 3 members. Yeah, and they're back together. And
yeah, it's all right.
It was okay. No, this was a really good segment. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It was really good. I wanted to not care, but it was well done, and even the stupid line where Roman's rumors. Who said anything about rumors? And then Dean Ambrose came out. I'm like, oh shit, this is happening now. And Rollins came out. I'm like, oh my
God, burn it down. Yeah. I as you've known, if you listen to the show, you know that I don't really give a shit about a Shield reunion and saying that it should be in the past. But now I saw it happening, and I gotta admit, I was pretty pumped up for it.
Me too.
I was very excited. I'm oh shit, they did it really well. Like I said, I liked that they all 3 came separately and stuff. It wasn't like Roman was getting beat in the ring and then the 2 of them came out like they normally do. I thought it was really well. And they did it right in the beginning, too. I thought I was going to have to wait until 11 o'clock for this. But I didn't have to. It was great. I loved it. So
yeah, no, it was really
I'll give it to them. It was good. It was very good.
It was very well done. So they basically took out the Miz and the Bar. So later in the show, they actually came out again, and this time they were all wearing T-shirts, which they had made in about 10 minutes, which was
weird.
A little strange that they had that ready to go like that.
I heard a rumor that Dean Ambrose owns a printing press, and so
is it called Case Cloth?
We're dropping full of inside jokes here tonight.
Lots of inside jokes tonight.
Because we're the only ones going to listen.
That's right.
So he was just hurry, I gotta get a t-shirt quickly! So, he shouted it like that. So, in Cincinnati, we're Cincinnati! So they needed to get a t-shirt. So they had their t-shirts ready to go.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
In the second hour.
Yeah. And then this time they decided to take out Braun Strowman, which that definitely made sense. Braun Strowman's had a run-in with literally every member of them. Maybe not Dean Ambrose as much, but definitely Rollins and
he beat
Reigns.
Rollins and Ambrose the last like two weeks on Raw.
Oh yeah, right. That's
and singles matches.
So it made sense.
It did make sense.
It made sense. So
Rob House is saying, how do you think the three of them are going to now go against the Miz? It's the Miz, the Bar, and Braun Strowman.
Right, at TLC.
In
a TLC match as well.
I mean, it seems obvious, right? I mean,
TLC.
Shield's going to fucking win.
The Shield has to win.
Like,
oh my god, yeah. The Shield has to win.
They're going to be in a TLC match, too. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's, believe it or not, the Shield debut match was in a TLC match.
Right, when they were Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Ryback.
I believe
was
so.
it them, the three of them?
I think it was.
It was definitely the first two. I don't know if Ryback was in it.
It was in the Barclays Center too. I believe.
Oh right, it was.
Yeah, I was pissed that I didn't end up going to that one. I was like, God damn, I heard this was good.
Match.
It was a really good match. So
this is going to be good too.
This should be a fun couple of weeks. Now I heard rumors that the Shield might not be together for very long. Which I found strange because I feel like what they're saying is it's just like a interim thing, so because they have nothing for Brock Lesnar right now because he's again not on TV, not wrestling at TLC, so they literally have no main event picture for the title. So they're gonna put the Shield together to make it, get some buy rates up, I guess.
I didn't think this was going to be long though.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to be a long program. I thought it was just maybe to get some buy rates up and stuff, and pretty much it. So
right.
It's kind of weird to not like boo Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it was a little weird to see him getting like a actual like positive reaction in the ring,
like a real one, not like an overdubbed one where they put the cheers in later.
Right. Well, it's hard to do that when they don't tape SmackDown anymore. But it's if this is what they really want to do, if they really, really wanted to get Roman Reigns over and having people cheer for him in being over, because I'm reading. I don't know what people's fucking definition of over is. Like people, apparently, I don't know if you've been reading Pro Wrestling Stream's Twitter account, but they've been literally arguing. You should check it out. They've been arguing with Roman Reigns fans, mostly girls of the age of like 13 to 16. So you know how they can be.
Horny little bitches.
Yeah. So they're like, he is over. Just because he's not getting cheered doesn't mean he's over. I'm like, I don't think you know what that means.
Just because your pussy gets wet for him doesn't mean he's fucking over. Maybe with your pussy he's over, but not not with me. Like
they'd
my
probably
boner
like it
doesn't
if
go up.
he was over their pussy, but that's about it.
He reigned over their pussy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I see what I did there.
Nice.
His last name is Reigns.
That was Reigns.
Like I don't get a boner for him, so whatever, So for me, he's definitely not over.
We should talk about something else.
My boner reminded you of something to go over?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know how that connected, but...
Well, I figured you were going to like it. You know what I mean? We'll go with that?
I totally forgot about that.
You'll like it because...
Yeah, totally.
We'll just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Setup time.
Setup. So this will be fun. It makes sense that if they really wanted to get Roman Reigns over, it makes sense to put him in the Shield, have people cheer for him again. So
true that.
If this is what gets people to cheer for him, then I'm all for it. I do have one request: is if at TLC they could come out to the Shield's music,
they should,
and come out through the crowd and wear the fucking the SWAT team stuff again. That would be really fucking cool. Just once, do it for the pay-per-view.
Do it for the pay-per-view.
Sell the t-shirts on Raw, but at the pay-per-view, fucking wear the fucking gear. It'd be so much. Come out through the crowd, come out to the music. Sierra Hotel India Echo Delta Shield.
What happened to L?
Oh yeah, Lima. I always forget that one. Lima.
Lima.
Sheed. They should do that. They absolutely should do that.
They should. And, the shirts are going to sell anyway. You don't have to wear it to the fucking ring, you morons.
Yeah. I also saw that AJ Styles wants to bring back the club to take on the Shield. I'm like,
God,
nobody wants to see Gallows and Anderson versus the Shield. I'm sorry. Like, AJ, you're really fucking awesome. I mean, maybe if you did the club with you and Finn Balor, that'd be fucking cool, but like...
You, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right, and Shinsuke. Do that version of the club. Then I'm in. I'm all in then. But no, I don't want to see Gallows and Anderson versus the Shield, because why? Why?
Who fucking cares about that?
Why?
There's a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, so what else we got here on our docket? So, let's talk about this. So, this kind of leads into this.
Like three things. Let's talk about that.
Well, I'm kind of going like that.
Okay.
So
we have a new Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, dude.
Already. Dude. No, we're not talking about Enzo, people.
No.
There's a newer one. A newest one.
And it ain't Neville.
Ain't Neville. Ain't no stopping him, though.
Fucking Kalisto is our new Cruiserweight champion. He beat Enzo this past week on Raw, in the main event of Raw, in a lumberjack match. Dude, I don't know about you, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard 205 Live has been doing much better since Enzo won the title.
Yeah.
Right? Mm. And I know people don't like Enzo. I know the insiders don't like Enzo. I know, like, real hardcore wrestling fans don't like Enzo. But he was making the product interesting by being champion.
I liked him.
He's being a very fucking good heel right now.
Yeah,
he's a very fucking good heel.
Yeah, he's not a work rate guy. It doesn't mean that, you know.
Right.
He still, like, brings it on the mic and gets
very
good
entertaining.
Heat, you know? So why? You don't always have to be a good wrestler to get good heat,
right?
You know.
And so, like, why is he leading off? Why is he dropping the title to Kalisto? I'm sorry, and then Kalisto's dedicating the title to Eddie Guerrero. Why does everybody have to dedicate to fucking Eddie Guerrero? Dude, I love Eddie Guerrero just as much as the next wrestling fan, just as much as the next wrestler. Why? Why does everybody do this? Sasha Banks did this bullshit
God
too.
Damn it. It's so fucking stupid.
It's such like a cheap...
Guys,
it's a cheap way to get, like, people to get behind you. It's cheap. It's fucking cheap.
Didn't work with Rey Mysterio.
Right, that's how Rey Mysterio got into a world title program. It was like, I'm doing it for Eddie. I'm like, no, you're not.
I love you, man.
You're doing it for a paycheck, and Eddie was your friend. Sure, you're probably upset about the fact that he died, but
of course.
You're not. It's all storyline. And like, I remember Randy Orton cutting really crazy promos. Do you remember that? Like, Randy Orton said, like,
he should die.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. He's like, Eddie Guerrero died because he's a piece of shit.
Like, damn, dude.
It was like a week ago. Come on.
You are dark.
You are dark.
Yeah, no, I hate the whole Eddie. You know how I feel about this. You know, I did a Quick Jabs episode on it for God's sakes about Sasha Banks,
old school one,
fucking obsessing over Eddie Guerrero's fucking ashes.
NB Elias, ladies and gentlemen, NB Elias has joined the podcast.
Podcast with Elias. Let's. Is this really the reason why? Like, is this the real reason why? Because it was Eddie Guerrero's birthday? Fucking really? Okay, sorry. He died 10 years ago. The younger crowd doesn't know who Eddie Guerrero is, people. If you're catering to this PG, they don't know who Eddie Guerrero is. We know because we lived through it. That most people, A, don't watch wrestling anymore, or or more importantly, T, kids don't know who Eddie Guerrero is.
I've got 3 reasons for you why that was terrible. Number 1, you're a piece of shit. B, you're a faggot. And Q, you're a fucking retard. Who did that?
I thought you made it up.
No, that was from a movie.
I don't know.
Anybody out there who can help me with that? Fuck. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. You want to move on?
Anyway, what happened was that apparently Enzo was supposed to beat Neville again in like a non-title match, or maybe it was for the title, I don't know. And Neville has walked out. Now he hasn't quit the company officially. He's not been released. He's not
not yet.
He has not left, but he did walk out of the arena with his regular clothes.
I don't actually know what the reason Neville is like upset about. Like, you can't be champion forever, dude. Like, you just can't be.
I don't know.
It's weird.
I have this weird feeling that it's a work.
You think?
I don't know. I feel like it is because
it could be.
You know, there is like a lot of people, you know, are upset that Enzo's champion. A lot of, you know, on Twitter they bitched about it a lot. That's like
Jinder Mahal is champion too. You don't see people walking out because of that.
Well, they all beat the shit out of him like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so they're supposed to be mad. I don't know. Something tells me this is weird. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they're saying.
I've never heard any reports about anything.
The reports about Neville on Raw this past week are they're all way over the place. Like, one says he left early. He left right before the main event. He was supposed to lose a non-title match to Enzo. Some people then were saying he wasn't actually at Raw at all, and he just asked for his release. So nobody really knows what's going on right now.
Yeah, because if it makes...
It's very weird. It's very strange.
Yeah, because if you think about it, right? If he was supposed to lose to Enzo and then he walked out, why would Enzo lose to Kalisto?
Right, drop the title to him, of all things.
Like why? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't...
And maybe they made the Eddie Guerrero thing as like an excuse?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. That's why the whole thing doesn't seem like right to me. But maybe it is true. I don't know.
Yeah,
I have my doubts.
And unfortunately, like just like when Austin Aries left, like this is gonna be, if he does end up leaving, and this is the end of Neville. This is just a backstabber to the Cruiserweight division. Like, you just lost two of the best workers you had in the Cruiserweight division in a span of about 4 months. Like,
yeah, being left around SummerSlam.
How are you going to recover from that? Like, you're going to go. What are you going to do? You're going to go with a Kalisto Enzo program? You think that's going to save the company? No, the money was in the Enzo versus Neville. That's where the money was in, because Neville is a fucking wrestler. He's a fucking crazy, angry, English dude. But you have Enzo, who's a not skilled wrestler. He's very cocky. He's very arrogant. It's a match that people would have said. But like Kalisto, he's just a wrestler, dude. He's just he's a luchador. He's not going to be good on the promos. He's not going to make this program any better. Like, the match on Raw was good, sure, but like what? And you know what's going to happen? They're going to wrestle at TLC, and Enzo's going to win it back too. So what was the point?
Yeah, right. That usually happens a lot. Like, like Neville would lose it, and then he'd win it like a couple of weeks later.
Starscream on Periscope saying Enzo should be a manager. We've actually talked about that a lot in the past. We do think he would be a good manager. But I'm actually digging him as a cruiserweight right now, even though people don't like him. At least I'm speaking for myself here. But
it's too bad Cass is hurt, because he would be cool, as a cool bodyguard type figure for Enzo.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. But
I like now that Enzo has been healed for a couple of weeks now. Like I'm almost like daydreaming about like what will happen when Big Cass comes back now, because like when they left off, like Cass was like a big heel, and it looked like he was going to bigger and better things, and Enzo looked like he was like on his way out of the company as like a goofy face. And now like they kind of switched the roles there. Like, does Cass be the guy who like puts Enzo out of his misery down the line? Like, obviously they can't do any cruiserweight stuff with that, but like I've been kind of like fantasy booking in my head about like how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, and then I guess it's funny that you bring it up. Like, the more important question is, like you said, you were daydreaming, right? Like, when you daydream, I always wanted to know this. When you daydream specifically, does it like, do you go like this? Do you stare up like this, and then like does the screen go like this?
Let's try it right now. Let's try. We have screens on us. Let's try.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing. Damn.
I got a little dizzy, if anything.
Yeah. My butt hurts a little bit. But...
Check my blood pressure.
You good? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
My butt hurts a little bit. But...
What?
Yeah.
All right. We're approaching the hour mark here, so I think we're going to start. What do we think of Sami turning heel? We talked about it a little bit already.
Go rewind it, buddy.
Yeah.
We're downloading a new episode coming on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. Wow, I can't believe I said that fucking fast. Holy shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah, give me up. Yeah! Woo! Did not fuck up once.
All right, peace out, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Peace.
What did
you say?
Elias said, I haven't tuned in a while. Is Fred still gay?
What? Are you kidding me? Still gay? Still? What are you talking about, dude? I have never, ever once had any interaction with a dude. Never in my life. Not that I knew of. Craig, I'll correct myself there. I didn't mess with a dude that I knew of. That doesn't make me gay, right? No. That can't make me gay.
No,
he tucked it in really well. I didn't mean to.
Go ahead.
I'm really nervous now. Oh, shit.
Rob.
But let me just... Okay. Elias. Okay? Mr. Sampson. I am straight, and that...
Wow, that was a really bad stutter.
Yeah, I'm a little tired this week.
I was a little tired. A lot of slurping on the microphone there.
It's fucking dry mouth.
Okay.
Moist.
All right. Let's talk about.
Anywho,
Let's. I think we covered everything except for this thing.
Boy,
we gotta get to
Craig,
this.
you reigned in this. You lead it.
Lead it. All right.
Yeah. Who do you want to talk about, Craig?
Let's talk about what's going on Raw with Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh, you seem like you want to talk about it, Fred.
Yeah, I mean it's really like a lot has happened. I'm like really excited about it. So let's talk about it. What do you think? What's going on? Tell me what's up.
Slow down, Fred. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Now, I'm not a fan of Bray Wyatt at this moment. Okay, I haven't been a fan of Bray Wyatt in a couple months now.
Oh.
Okay.
I love to listen to you talk.
Yeah, no. And, I like Finn Balor a lot. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's good.
But this thing that they've done the last 2 weeks with Sister Abigail, where, dude, do I have to point out how bad this is? Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's wearing, face paint. He's got a black veil over his face, and they literally put a fucking, Halloween store voice changer over it, and it's like, "Hey, Bray, you don't know Bray like I do." And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me with this shit? So for all the years he's been talking about Sister Abigail, he's Sister Abigail? He can summon Sister Abigail in his own fucking body? Is this what we're doing now? We get this cross-dressing motherfucking Bray Wyatt? That's what we're fucking doing?
You're fucking
You don't like that?
Really? You don't like Sister Abigail?
Fred, do you? That's what I
Yeah, of course. I think it's really cool.
What?
Okay, dude.
What is cool about this, Fred?
What do you mean what's cool about it? The whole time you're thinking, Sister Abigail, it's a different person. It's clearly a different female. I hate you.
I didn't do anything.
But, the fact of the matter is that this man, Bray Wyatt, of all people,
right?
This man that you thought the whole time was a guy, he's a girl.
Oh,
the whole time, he's Sister Abigail.
Wait a minute.
We didn't even realize it the whole time, and then all of a sudden, no, it's a female. Dude, it's a perfect storyline. Something I can relate with.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, what's the problem here, folks?
It's okay. Dude,
it's perfect.
Can you... wait, so
I love when that happens.
You're telling me that you like this program?
Yes. Okay. Indubitably.
Motherfucker. Okay, so, does this have anything... Now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
3 weeks ago, before they started doing the Sister Abigail thing, when it was just, man versus man, did you like this program?
Not at all.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
No. Mm. No, I mean, it was okay. I mean,
it was okay.
Yeah. But when the situation arose that, okay, so the whole time I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's Paige or something. Maybe it's a female somewhere, stuff. And then, it was Bray Wyatt. He was a girl the whole time. The whole time you were like, okay, sure, he has long hair. Sure, maybe he has a penis. We don't know.
I'm gonna go. I think Rob understands where I'm going with this. I think Rob understands where I'm going with this. Rob on Facebook Live. Rob Haas.
Well, why? I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong. I just like the angle a lot.
Rob says, "Yeah, it's just leave it to Fred to like a man pretending to be a woman."
Okay, all right. That's enough, people. I understand the fact that, yes.
Elias also saying Sister Abigail is Corey.
No, dude, no, don't. Okay, listen, no. Dude, no. Rob
it's
Haas
all there, man.
Elias,
it's all there.
I get it, okay? Life imitates art, art imitates life. I got it, okay? There was a dick in front of my face.
What?
With Corey.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it. But, okay, those two things, Sister Abigail and Corey, they're not mutually exclusive. It's not mutually exclusive, If this is Sister Abigail and this is Corey, they don't intertwine. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's...
Now, see, what you did wrong there is, this is Corey, this is Sister Abigail. It's the same fucking thing. They're just poking each other in the fucking dicks. Dude.
I can't like an angle now? Great.
You can like any angle you want, but you just admitted that you didn't like it 2 weeks ago before Sister Abigail made her appearance. So is it really Sister Abigail, or is it the fact that it's a guy dressed in drag?
No. I think this is a really good character development for Bray Wyatt.
Oh, is it now?
It's, he like, okay. He like, you know what it is? Like, funny thing is that
Keep digging that hole, Fred, Rob says.
It's a hole.
You wish there was.
Again, you're twisting my words around every week. Just because I liked something. Just because I said something weird. By accident. Just because something happened in my life. By accident. Doesn't mean...
Just because you sucked a guy's dick.
No, I did not suck a dick.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I did not suck it. Well, no, I didn't do that either. No.
You cupped his dick.
No!
You cupped his dick?
No!
You cupped his dick?
No. No!
Should I move over? Like, do I need to, go this way?
Yeah, if you want. No. Guys, can you guys stop? I'm straight as every note and stuff. I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'm seriously done, people, because I can't like anything anymore, people. You guys throw me under the bus every fucking week. It's not right.
Need I remind you, Fred, that...
Can I just drink my pina coladas in peace?
Some of your favorite wrestling moments in history, and Corey's as well, were when Goldust fought Brian Pillman in a dress.
That was hers.
When Tyler Breeze dressed up like Nikki Young and Nikki Bella, yes.
Maybe it was his. Sorry.
Yeah, and now you like Sister Abigail, Fred. This is what we in the business like to call a fucking pattern.
Pattern?
A pattern, yes, a pattern.
Fuck me.
You wish.
Fuck no. Look, God, let's change this up. Craig, it's getting close to an hour now, so
you want me to I
think we need to wrap it up.
You want me to wrap it up?
You want to wrap? He wants to wrap it up for sure. I think
I'm good. I mean, we can keep talking.
No. I think it's time to go.
I mean, I am the one who usually starts wrapping it up. I find it kind of...
Gee Willikers. Oh my god, I'm sweating over here. It's really bad. I don't know.
I'm quite comfortable right now.
Yeah, okay, well, it's very hot in here, people.
Is it? Anything else you want to talk about, Fred? Guys, if you would like a exclusive, don't tell anybody else about this, because this is just for you guys. You want an exclusive offer for a 30-day free trial of GameFly? You guys like video games? I like video games. 30 days, free, no money. You go to www.gameflyoffer.com/WWP to get your free 30-day trial.
Yeah.
You can get any game you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, so you can do that. Why is my phone flipping out? I'm kind of running out of things to talk about here because Fred's shutting down here.
All right, I'll try to regroup here.
You're gonna regroup here?
Yeah, I guess so. Can
we talk about wrestling?
Yeah, we can talk about wrestling.
Okay, cool.
As long as that's Sister Abigail.
Yeah, let's not talk about Sister Abigail.
Let's move on.
Let's just never talk about that again.
I'm good with that.
Me too.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice.
So,
yeah. I got nothing, man.
Craig.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Do you like stuff?
My cat's breath smells like kitten.
Shut up.
Hey, Homer! I guess we should just wrap it up, because I actually don't have anything else to talk about, unless you do.
Welcome to the Ozo Penitentiary! No, I'm kind of tired, so.
Alright, cool. Alright, guys. I think we're going to tap out here. You can follow our PWO members. Hey,
True.
look, we're gonna promote them, guys.
Exactly.
Join the PPPWO live.
Yes, check out the Wrestling Nerds Alliance. Check out Raw is Bore. Check out the Gimmick Table, and check out S Marks the Spot.
And don't forget the Australians.
And the Broadcast Podcast, talking about all sorts of stuff, wrestling, movies, and whatsy Nazis.
Thanks for tuning in, Elias.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
You can check us out on Twitter at Wretched Wrestle.
Yes.
You can check us out on Facebook at Wretched Wrestling.
Yes.
You can find us on YouTube, Google Play, and Stitcher, and Tuned In Radio.
Tune In Radio.
You can find us on Instagram.
Right.
If you want to see pictures that are posted by other people that Craig reposts,
Yep.
check out Instagram.
0 original content.
I see that every time.
Yeah, and if you guys want to check out, if you cannot find us, guys, I've got the easiest website for you to remember. It's wretchedwrestling.com. You can find all of our links to all of our videos, all of our audio.
It's the name of the podcast.
We even have some stuff on SoundCloud for our lesser shows if you want to check those out as well.
Hey, exactly.
Fred did his Survivor Series show, recap of 1994 Survivor Series. You can check that out.
That's true.
It's on our feed. It's the third newest thing now that you're watching this one.
Yeah, I talked to myself like an hour and a half. It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
After a while, I'm like, oh my god, I want to get done with this already, because my mouth was getting dry and I couldn't just take a sip of a drink.
Quick story: before me and Fred did this podcast, me and Fred were gonna do a video podcast, a video blog, many years ago, and we were only gonna talk about TNA. Believe it or not, can you believe us talking about TNA?
Thank God.
And we were gonna call it Stoned Cold Wrestling because we were gonna get stoned every time we watched it.
Yeah.
And obviously that never happened. But one time we went to record it, Fred fell asleep during TNA, and because we got too high, so that didn't happen. And the second time,
I tried.
The second time, I did it by myself because Fred couldn't come by, and I ended up talking and yelling at my computer for 2 hours, and I'm like, this is longer than Impact. Why am I doing this? And I watched it, and I'm like, this is terrible. I'm not releasing this.
I can just picture you staring at your computer fucking.
I'm like, why did they do that? Why?
If I was a fly on the wall, I just started going like this at the computer, I thought you were a madman.
I'm 99% sure that file is still on my dad's computer.
Oh, we gotta get that one.
I gotta find that. It's somewhere on his MacBook. Somewhere.
Yeah. Look out for, I guess at some point I'll do it, as the new poll was Survivor Series. I'll be reviewing
2004.
2002.
Right? Oh, 2002.
Yes,
good
the
one.
First Elimination Chamber at
really
MSG. That's going to be a really good one.
Dudley Boys got back together on that show.
Yes, and a really good tables match between
Lesnar versus Big Show.
Lesnar versus Big Show, Guerrero's, Kurt Angle, Benoit.
Trent Reznor? Is that what you said?
Kurt Angle? What the fuck did I say?
You said Reznor. Pretty sure you said Reznor.
Fuck, I messed that up. Guerrero's were in it against Benoit and Angle versus Edge and Rey Mysterio, maybe?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Really good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Trish and Victoria in a hardcore match.
Also. Oh, that was the same show? Man, that's a great show.
It's going to be really... I didn't realize how good it was, so I'm excited for it.
Thanks for tuning in, Rob. Thanks for sticking with us all the show.
Yeah, right. We're also on RedTube.com.
No, we're not on RedTube.
We are. You just didn't realize it.
No, we're on FredTube.
FredTube, exactly. Everything that I want.
All right, guys, I'm peacing out. I'll see you guys later. I'll let Fred wrap it up here.
Listen, RedTube.com, right? If you type in Retro Wrestling Podcast, you're going to get oh, fuck! You're going to get a much more sensual and a much more passionate version of the podcast. Let alone Craig won't be there. But I do have a blow-up doll, basically. I'll put it to you lightly. That looks like Craig. So...
Oh, God damn it.
Just to make sure someone else is there. I do not touch the machine. I promise you I don't. It is very clean and sanitary. Anyway, that's been the Rest of Wrestling Podcast. I'm signing off. We love wrestling. Except for people making fun of me for Sister Abigail. I think it's a really good angle. No reason for me not to like it other than that. I swear to you. Fuck you guys. Bye. Peace.